Hi Libra, this is your message reading for early December 2024. Libra, some of you have disharmony, triggers, and conflict. Okay, and then, so some of you could be having like some conflict going on, like conflict around you, just weird news. Like some of you could be getting a lot of criticism. You could be going through some misfortune right now, but you have to seize some opportunities. You could just be in a situation where you're just not feeling in harmony, and you could be feeling triggered and stuff like that. You could just be in a situation where you're like having to show resilience. You just have to keep going, find your courage, be persistent. So, find those around you and find whatever you can do to support getting out of this. Focus on that, finding solutions, that type of things. But you can get out of this. You just have to seize opportunities. Keep the courage and be persistent. Moving on to family, home, and commitment. Okay, Libra, what does Libra need to know about family, home, and commitment? Some of you could either be having like some anxiety around like a commitment or like your home family life. Some of you could be having like something could have happened that was kind of embarrassing. Some of you could be having a hard time making decisions. You're hesitant, and your hesitation could be causing you to lose out on something relating to a home. Like if you're like trying to buy a house right now and being too hesitant, you're like losing out. Some of you are kind of indecisive on who you want to have a family with. You're doubting. Some of you could have like some perplexity around a commitment or your home family life. I don't know. Some of you could be having anxiety about being pregnant or getting pregnant. But it's saying that your self-awareness and your confidence is going to help you kind of understand your life's purpose. And it's a good idea at this point to kind of figure out what it is, knowing what you want. But some of you, it seems like you're hesitant because you don't really know what you want. Like you need to focus. Stay optimistic. It'll serve you well. Stay confident. Have the courage. Be an independent thinker. Keep that zest for life. Some of you could be even, for some reason, having some type of embarrassment around your home life. Okay, so this is a general reading. You will know how that fits into this situation. Okay, moving on to autumn and harvest. Okay, so what I'm seeing is that maybe around the autumn time, like it could be currently, it could have started in October, it could have been earlier this month, but something to do with like maybe you were dealing with someone who you find out had ulterior motives. There could be some adversities around you. It's saying to be aware of be aware of help that has been offered to you. This person could be actually adverse business advice. Like this person could be actually giving you advice that's the opposite of what you should actually be doing. Yeah, basically it's like someone around you has ulterior motives. It's saying profound happiness is in your future. And you can get back to chasing the dreams that you had. And you're going to find stability, and you're going to continue on to being the dreamy, continuing on to focus on your dreams and having a great time chasing those dreams. But some of you could have just recently dealt with someone who was literally giving you bad advice, and they had an ulterior motive, okay? Moving on to cycles and completion and change. Okay, Libra, some of you are like completing a cycle, okay? And things are changing for you. Some of you could have found yourself unsatisfied, things that you really desire. You're not finding any satisfaction. You're struggling. Some of you are finding yourself just in like conflicts, competition, and challenges. But it's saying that you're going to persevere through it. You're going to maintaining your control, holding your own and standing up for yourself is necessary while you're completing this cycle. Things are going to start changing for you. Like some of you could have been like finding yourself in situations where you're like literally fighting and being approached with aggression, or feeling like you have to be aggressive, or just kind of like competition around you, and just kind of like in a struggle. And that cycle is changing. And now you're kind of basically standing up for yourself and maintaining your control and holding your own. Okay? It's saying hold your ground no matter what, because you know you've got this, and don't dare let anyone tell you otherwise. The new cycle that's coming is that you found some courage to, fight and stand up for yourself. Okay? Now, moving on to shadow side, moon and dark night. Some of you with this shadow side, moon and dark night, some of you are like feeling unsure about exploring things. It's like you're using your discernment, you're being very discreet, you're having the foresight, and your intuition is strong. But for some reason, with the moon and the dark side, it's almost like some of you are dealing with things that are like you don't really, I don't want to say you don't trust. It's like there may be things that you don't know. There could be like a side that you're not sure of. So you could be like being prude, kind of sheltering yourself and being cautious, okay, in your accomplishments. And I feel like it's because there's certain things that you could just not be understanding, whether it's about yourself or within a situation. Introspection. Again, the moon and the hermit card, one of the things they both have in common is intuition. So it's saying that your intuition and your introspection is what you need right now. Some of you could be coming into some type of like material like gains, like you're finding some type of accomplishments. You're getting the things that you've been working for. But the shadow side of it is that you want to be very hush-hush about it. You want to be prude about it. You're looking at safety. But this could be relating to anything. It's something about you that you're using your discernment and your intuition. I'm not sure. This is a general reading. Now moving on to North Node and Cosmic Purpose. So North Node is like basically soul searching. It's like finding your purpose. Some of you are trying to like reverse something that was happening. Like some of you are like getting into new interests and new matters and overcoming ruin. And some of you had disharmony in your marriage or your love interest. And you're trying to like find your purpose through justice and fairness. Some of you really want to get that balance restored with truth and clarity, or your decision making is really trying to be balanced. You want your decisions to have lasting effects. If you've been wrong, if someone did you wrong, you're going to have relief from that. But if you caused pain on someone, like take this as a warning. Some of you need to like learn the truth about yourself. And some of you may need to take your attention and focus on making important decisions. But regardless, here you got reversal of a bad trend. So I feel like certain Libras here need to really find their purpose, and then within that purpose make decisions that are lasting, that are going to reverse bad trends, that are going to bring harmony back to your relationships and your love interests, and it's going to overcome ruin, like anything that you have like destroyed or like made bad decisions, and you see how things have been kind of like maybe fell apart. You're doing things now to reverse that. That is the reading I have for you, Libra. Please like and follow.